different setup here. I don't really have the best quality, the best background for it, but anyway, there we go. For now, Lobotomy Corporation will be up in that section, and my avatar will be down here, so that hopefully it doesn't mess with anything. Other than the fact that it's not tracking my face properly, but that's normal by this point. Okay. So, let's get started. This way you should be able to see everything. Okay. So I'm probably going to do a shorter stream today because I have another person who in the area who likes to go to sleep around the time when I get home from work. And or at least when I get home from work on the last 2 days. And because of that, I'm not going to be streaming as long. I'll probably try and start doing an hour-long stream every workday I have. We'll see how that works out. Still gonna do the same length streams as usual on my days off. That's for sure. Okay, anyway. You, Frank, need to go. What do we have? A bunch of test classes. Let's deal with the new stuff. Day 37. Not sure if I'm going to be able to get past this day during the stream, but we'll probably. So, new abnormality. The sensor bar of doom. Sacrifice, huh? Totally not going to do that. Let's do insight work with this guy. See how that goes. Okay, that's a lot of sanity damage. And it's flat. So I need someone with high sanity to deal with this. Okay, so I can sacrifice somebody to raise his cliff off now. Immediately panicked. Oh! So, can't suppress it with anything below level 5. Okay. Contain unit cliff off counter lower. You're pretty dangerous, clearly. Good thing I have my level 5 barrier. Now it's easy to raise this one's inside. And it raised this one's inside. And you turn the first person who works with you into someone I can't work with anyone anymore. So there. You get instinct as is natural. But not from him. What about him? Not good enough. Anyone from the disciplinary team? You could use it, but you don't seem like you'd be very successful. I'll have to raise my instinct with you. You get repressed. I think I can have someone from the discipline team work with you. Yeah, I can have him work with you, see how that works out. You also get repressed. You also get repressed. I think I'm gonna move Melting Love guy over here for now. And you... Actually... You know what? If Melting Love escapes, it escapes. I'm not gonna worry about it. I want to see if I can handle an Alice Glass escaping. And given that your percentage might be down by 6 when I work with you, you're also Alice Glass. But I know more about Melting Love. nice. You get instincted. By him. He's done with that. Oh great, you're not liking it this time. Well. Inside. Almost forgot about you. We can't do that. Now then, what's your next final image? Okay. You're not very picky, are you? That's nice. Oh, it doesn't like insight. Common, huh? Crushing. You're down to 1. I can't use you for repression training anymore. Right, I was doing matchstick with you. So that I could move you up to the instinct trainer. These guys are kind of screwed, but that's part of what makes it fun. Oh, no. This is... You are super screwed. Oh, hey, I'm sorry I'm a quiet manager. I'm not actually sure what to talk about other than just what I'm doing, so. And most of my viewers actually haven't interacted with me yet, so I haven't developed that skill. What about you? Is the music too loud? Should I quiet it? Probably. Okay. So, things to say. As you can see at the moment, I'm doing the welfare team for the second time. I already finished all the missions for it the first time I did it, but I'm still stuck on the disciplinary team's missions. You have to suppress 3 Aleph class abnormalities, and I haven't even let any Aleph class abnormalities escape before restarting the day, so. Anyway, new guy obviously is Aleph class, but. Yeah, let's let you regenerate your sanity before working with you. Alright. I didn't see the safety teams one. Where'd it go? Alright, no, the training team's one. There is one that is missing. Is it down here? Nope, that's a different one. Oh, it's right over here. I've got the sensor bar, he's right over here. I'm just waiting for this guy's energy to regenerate because it says he panics anybody who is really low. So I'm waiting for him to, I'm waiting for my level 5 employee I have stationed here to regenerate his energy so that he can deal with him. Because if a level 5 employee panics, it's going to take quite a bit to stop him. Learned that the hard way when my person wearing Judgment Bird set panicked. Okay, he's good. Now then, insight with him, instinct with that one, attachment, insight with this one. Okay, and then you get, well, you've probably finished up with the instinct there, so let's give you that. Get repressed. You get instinct. And you also get repressed. Punishing Bird is mainly mean if you attack it, from what I've seen. Judgment Bird was much more annoying. Didn't get along with Judgment Bird at all. Like, Judgment Bird was an abnormality that took me a while before I actually managed to start letting him escape. Well, I assume Punishing Bird's actually really bad if I, like, have the Parasite Tree and Punishment Bird at the same time, because you can't stop Punishment Bird from escaping. Which means he'd be triggering this constantly. Okay, and we were trying to level up your insight using one of your, your insight using this one. Because I don't want to send you into work, I can send you into work on this guy without high instinct, and I'm trying to train up all my employees to higher stats, so, okay. Halfway through the day. Yeah, that's what I was meaning. I think Punishing Bird is horrifying because he would trigger all the enemies that, all the guys who dislike you when you let abnormalities escape. because there's no way to prevent Punishing Bird from escaping. Now then, what work do you like the best? Oh, it actually is insight. You don't like anything at level 5, really. Good to know. Now then, I know what 2 things ults and people to work on. One is the Snow Queen. I'll send you to work on her again. I should actually finish getting... Oh, I got her all her equipment. Okay. A hidden reason for Punishing Bird to be bad, huh? I haven't picked it up this run because I got it the first one, but... trying to get all the abnormalities, because... What's... It's... got... That's loud. It's got a counter for getting all the abnormalities, so I'm trying to get all the abnormalities. Like a percentage counter. And most games with a percentage counter, there's something that changes if you get it higher. Oh, these guys are dead. Let's send in Central Command's second team to help with this as well. Yeah, I haven't dealt with the third bird yet. Only the first and only the Judgment Bird and Punishment Bird. I haven't picked up the third bird yet. I've heard about it, but I haven't picked it up. Okay, that was just... Okay. Sweepers just move all over the place, huh? Well, I'm pretty sure I can call on these guys on the sweepers over there now. Almost done with this day. You're still not fully regenerated. Are you fully regenerated now? Oh yeah, Schadenfreude. I hate that guy just because I always forget not to look at him. In the first... hate Schadenfreude because I keep forgetting not to look at him, so every time I work with him, he escapes. And he'll be fine. Okay. Oh. Okay. Almost done with this day. Which means... Yep. I'll just... Okay. Yeah, no, it's I don't like him mainly because I keep like forgetting he's on the screen. And him in combination with the burrowing heaven who makes me zoom out as far as possible is annoying, but he's relatively I mean, he's HE class, so he's not particularly hard to suppress. But because I keep having my thing zoomed out to deal with the burrowing heaven, I just generally stopped dealing with them both once I had enough WoW class abnormalities. And last one is have you work with Matchstick Girl again. There should be plenty. Okay. And I have enough energy for completion. But your work success just went up, which means I'll have somebody else work on you now. Let's have him. Yeah, if you can't beat the Burrowing Heaven or Schadenfreude, yeah, getting them in the same department would be irritating. You'd have to be very, very careful. Otherwise, you'd just constantly lose. You'd have to restart your day. But that's what the memory repository is for, right? Okay. You've only got a weapon. Good to know. Wish you had an armor. I like having Morales class armor, but I can always use Morales class weapons too. Hey, I got a promotion! Yay! Okay, let's double. Your SP went up as expected. So did yours, finally. What? There's always a need for further interactions. He gives high amount of PE boxes. It also, what happens if the person who has his weapon dies? Then I need 200 PE boxes in order to get it back. Best to have enough boxes just in case. That reminds me, I totally spaced interacting with the Melting Love. Okay, you hit 5 on both of those, nice. Oh wait, no, you hit 5 on Justice. He hit 5 on Health. Nice. And you were the one who ranked up, because your Prudence went up by a lot. Nice. That was what I wanted. You know, I'm not actually sure which Aleph class abnormality I should let escape. The sensor bar seems like the most dangerous individually, but interacting with melting love, if it's before the end of the day, is a death sentence. Anyway, got this one. Okay. Betrayed hearts. With the exception of melting love, the heart stuff hasn't seemed so bad so far. There's been Army in Black, and actually no, it's actually been a lot of Aleph classes now that I think about it, involved with hearts, or WoW classes. We'll go with that one anyway, just trust our gut. Ease up your tension and just close your eyes. Yes, just like that. Make yourself as comfortable as possible so that your mind finds itself comfortable too. It tickles, no, but just wait. Now fade away without a trace. The thing I should stop is absolutely related to the birds? Okay, then it'll be until my next loop before I actually get it. Because I don't think I'm getting all 3 birds this loop. Ah. There we go, facial tracking is back. Now fade away without a trace. Feel the water and air during the different seasons inside a different dream in a different body, forgetting and remembering everything. You've already become something. I don't know what it is, but I've already left for somewhere long ago. Why does that look like Malkuth? Please don't look for me. I will no longer be able to teach you. But Mr. A, please! I want to be part of the Cogito experiment. I'm all ready. I can prove it. The particles scatter across the floor, sparkling in the light. Kill me! Please kill me, A! I'm sorry! I'm so sorry! Just as you commanded, I have written up the job application form for our corporation. The reception is good. Everyone thinks that it's a new employment method that does not concentrate on just one's abilities. The number of applicants is projected to meet the initial calculation. The experiments are almost complete. We will soon hire people according to the order of priority you've stated. I've also arranged a meeting with Time Track. Are you thinking about those who have left you? Yeah, that seemed to fit in with what I learned in the control team meltdown. Gonna expand welfare today and head on to managing abnormalities? Don't worry, I'm not pushing you or anything. Just chill and take your time. Yep, that was Malkuth. Come on. Loading times in this game are surprisingly long, I've noticed. But then again, I guess it has a lot to look through. Anyway, employee number 4 for the welfare department. And you. Yep. I'm gonna up your fortitude 1. I'll up your prudence by 2. And you get nothing too. Okay, so what equipment should I give you? Should be something replaceable. Right, I have the shoes, so that is replaceable. Okay. Actually, wait. That's bad because the welfare department has a lot of sanity damage. So, Christmas. We'll give you Christmas. How do you get sensor bar in the control team? I literally sat here and thought you could not get the LF class abnormalities until you finish, like, the information department at least. That seems to be when they start popping up as options for me, at least. That's... okay. Frost Splinter. Anyway. Hey, that makes the games that have luck-based mechanics more fun, right? You have to do them with even more skill than you would normally require. Anyway, now that I've equipped that guy, time to start the next day of the week. So, I'm pretty sure I should have more equipment from you. Nope, I don't. Okay, you really have just the one weapon. Anyway, you get worked with by him. Oh, right, it's the last day. Let's have you work with by this guy. We'll see what you have to say and probably have to restart the day. Oh. What? You used it. Oh, great. It's one of those. I can't use it unless it's a higher level, isn't it? Well, we'll try this one. Nope, that's not it either. Dreaming of a Black Swan seems rather nice so far. So what do I need in order to use you? Oh, hey. That's one use. Thank you for making that person happy again. Oh, I need energy. Okay. Interesting. Well, you need to work with this so that it doesn't get annoyed. We'll have you improve your insight some more. You can improve your insight against that. You can be repressed by him. You can become attached to him. Now he's gotten up to that point, let's improve his health some. Gear for attachment. And instinct. Okay. Oh. So you're saying that if it panics, it's really bad. Well, that makes sense given how hard it is to actually panic it. Okay. That's good to know, I guess. Sounds like White Knight. Oh! I can lose ego to that. Okay. Have I lost any ego? No, I have not. King of Greed. Okay. Let's go, King of Greed. Where are you going to teleport? Right up there. I cannot touch you while you're there. What was that? Oh, a bee. Bee, it had issues too, huh? Anastasia is uncontrollable. Oh, Anastasia got eaten. Okay. Makes logical sense. You need to run away. Safe. Now then, you get to die. So let's do it with replaceable gear person. Okay. Yeah. Thank you. Okay. Lose the... that's fair. It ate your weapon. That's expected. And now you can't use it again because it ate your weapon. Okay. This guy's got this thing's weapon. And this will be the last time I use this for a while. Oh, it ate your weapon too. Oh, nope, it didn't. Awesome. Okay, simple enough. Alright, I haven't been dealing with this guy at all. So I've just been eating everyone. Where is he popping up next? Oh, right there. Neat. He's quite dead. Swan weapon reflects damage? I didn't read that, but that makes sense. Well, actually, I have not focused on reading my weapons yet. I probably should, but have not. Because I try not to let things escape very much, so... Okay, you get health. You get attachment. You get attachment. Oh, King and Great. Thank you. Ah, shot and fraud. Frick. You like repression. Okay, let's just watch the energy counter. Yeah. No, I need them to escape if I want to complete the disciplinary team stuff, but I have no experience with dealing with elves escaping because I usually just restart my day the moment they do. It's part of what's going to make dealing with this mission so fun. Him. You're at 3 still. How did your appearances change? Oh. Okay. Interesting. Let's work on your instinct. Ah, is that what he does? I know he just plain up drives anybody who works with him below a certain point insane, so... Yeah, gonna be fun. If I have to let him escape. Let's have Frank work with you. And you need him to work with you. Yeah. I noticed that. It means I'm going to have to sit here and make sure that this department's full of level 5s if I want to even stall him. Oh, Frank died. Honestly, I should have been expecting that, but... So I lost Hornet and Frost Splinter. Hornet. Frost Splinter. Should have been paying more attention. This will trigger Dawn. Luckily, I haven't put any points into Frank, so that was fine. Yeah, no, I decided the next time it sets an abnormality to escape. That's an out class. I'm not going to sit here and work its boxes. Just so I can try and figure out what an A class abnormality's escape, an out class abnormality escape looks like. Like attachment, so there we go. The Woodsman? No, I sat here and I got him after I finished the training team's suppression, so he was fun. Interact with him once per day, and then he's done, because I couldn't do anything else. Let's work Instinct with you again. You are almost done, so I'm not going to interact with you anymore. I'll just have do Insight work with that. Yeah. At least he's not the scarecrow who you give a hug and he escapes, guaranteed. Well, guaranteed unless you're not using him for training. At which point, what's the point of him? Bees are not pissed. Shit. Let's have you work inside with sensor bar again. Get attachment with him. Insight. And you get instinct. Use you to improve his attachment. Up to about 100. 98. And it's calling in a new person, isn't it? Which means you need to work with him. Okay. So Shylock, Schadenfreude. Oh, hey, this thing that kills you if you touch it. And too many times in a row. This thing that I can send someone to work on for a short time and not go insane. You, of course, like repression. And you don't really care. Depending on your face. Okay. Looking good so far. Let's not look at that while it's in progress. You can end your usage. You get attached. You get insight. Let's give you insight from someone who is way more insightful. Yeah, I figure if I get to most games that have a percentage meter, something changes the closer you get to percentage. So I'm making sure I do that. This means that eventually, once I've picked up all the abnormalities, if I'm still missing percentage, I need to figure out what I'm missing. But for the moment, it's just get new ones in every time they pop up. I'm currently at 75%, so... most of them are fairly easy. There are a couple of them that are really irritating, though. Nope, haven't done Library of Ruina. Saving, I like to play my games in order, and I know this one's first, so I'm doing it first. So then... that should be good. Yep. Yeah, well, the magical girl, the Queen of Hatred is very annoying, admittedly, but I picked her up after I got execution bullets, so I was able to deal with that. This guy, the King of Greed's also classified as a magical girl, though, when you find him, and I like him. Okay. almost done with him. Is it done? Yes. Means I can look back here. Oh, you're on person number 3 now, again. Who are you calling? Oh, just random person that can kill again. Yes, keep doing that. Providing me with execution targets. Let's see. You don't like instinct, but you're fine with repression, so that's what I'm gonna have this guy do. You don't like repression, but yeah, Night of Despair, other than that first employee, is one of the easier ones to deal with, I've noticed. I barely have to pay attention with Night of Despair, and also Alanto de Luna. So far, I really hate dealing with Green Dusk. Green Dusk was annoying. I'm not sure if it was because my equipment was too weak, but the WoW class abnormalities that spawn infinite numbers of HE class abnormalities, yeah, that annoys me. And have ridiculously sized health bars. I haven't dealt with Midnight yet, so another thing I have to figure out, but I don't really feel the need to deal with Midnight at the moment either. Yeah. So then, nobody was promoted, as expected at this point, honestly. Okay. Good morning, X. Based on your reaction, it seems that the synchronization is complete. I can now tell what moment you were reminiscing about just by looking at your expression. I also happen to know that the process always ends with the same expression, and tears. You're a prisoner. You locked yourself inside this prison without bars. However, the key has always been in your hands. My role was to correct you whenever you made a wrong decision. Now I'm quite tired of it. I don't understand why you chose to repeat this cycle, nor do I know what kind of results you hope to achieve while slowly killing yourself. Frankly, I don't really wish to know. But in this moment, while you hold the fragments of when you once were A, I would be ever so glad if you stopped this cycle now. Ah, I should change my greeting as well. It was getting tedious. Hello, Inoue. I give you a warm welcome back to your Lobotomy Corporation. Okay. So she mentioned cycle. Does that mean that's going to be a permanent change? Is it going to continue once I go back through the loops? Or is it just through these days? Okay. So, 2 new hires today. We got Yang Chisu. And we've got Xavier. Juliet. I think I'm gonna strengthen. Oh, no, I already strengthened you. Okay. I'll strengthen your fortitude up. And do I have any weak employees here? You. You're gonna get your fortitude increased too. And your prudence. There we go. I'll check that. I'll check on that after the end of the stream. Yeah, but honestly, I wouldn't expect to get 100% absolution first run because there are more abnormalities than that. But I'm on my second run currently, so who knows how many runs I'll end up doing. Anyway, you get the same stuff as your previous incarnation Frank did. So where is the where is that HE class equipment? Ah, here we are, Frost Splinter. You can wear Frost Splinter too. And let's just have you equipped fully with Frost Splinter stuff. Really? I'm not? That's strange. I thought I put it in under Lobotomy Corporation. But then again, it did have 2 different Lobotomy Corporation options when I was choosing which category to stream under. Which is odd, but might explain some things if I've just been using the wrong category this entire time. Anyway, last day of Welfare Team Week. Let's see how well this day goes. You're at 100 on everything I can praise using that now, which means it's time to move on to this guy. Yeah, that's the one I thought I put it under. Was the one without the logo. Anyway. Yeah, I should probably use this guy on you first. You get instinct. Let's see if you kill that guy. If you do, I'll restart the day, but I don't think you will. Oh. Thank you for following. That's awesome. You are my first follower in a month. And so far, my third follower on Twitch total. It's awesome. Thank you. Was not honestly expecting that. Again, there's a lot of things I'm not expecting, so. Okay, anyway. Pressing on you. Speed up the day. Isn't there a vending machine? I swear I saw one in the stream that inspired me to start a Lobotomy Corporation stream, but yeah, I was pretty sure the crab soda or whatever was the vending machine. Ah, shrimp soda, that's what it was. Usually I just stream whenever I have the time to. It's just most of my shifts are graveyard shifts, and I have people who are very loud in the morning, so I don't have much time to stream, but I'm debating just starting to stream an hour long every night. We'll see. Yeah, graveyard shift can be really nice, except for when you work in a convenience store and get all the crazies. But it's not a bad shift. Could be much worse. Yeah, but not... It is better. The pay is better, that's true. And Schadenfreude got pissed off, of course. Well, Schadenfreude's the one that's wanting to let out, I should say. And Dreaming of Black Swan? Cool, it means I can work on repression some more. It did? I wonder if it's catching my mic or something. Okay. Now I can come back, pull back out. Have you worked insight with that guy again? No, Swearing is fine. I have this stream marked as non-child friendly for a reason on YouTube, at least. It's Lobotomy Corporation. I swear too occasionally. Okay. Apparently I need to look closer at the birds. Actually, no, wait. Punishing Bird did have a stomach mouth. Yeah. I just never thought of it that way. Smack Punishing Bird once when it escapes just to see what happens, and it instantly kills people. Always fun. Finished interacting with the Firebird. Can I work insight with you on it? Yeah, I'll probably be fine. If not, I can just kill the bugs. Could you get an Aleph class to attack Punishing Bird? Would be... well, Blue Star probably would. But would the Punishing Bird chase after the Aleph class? Just have Blue Star hit it with its sanity attack. How many boxes? I've got only 150 for you, so... Up, pulling some random dude again. Let's increase your insight. Yeah, an AoE attack could probably hit the Punishing Bird and cause some issues, but I have no idea how big those issues would be. Punishing Bird's usually already chasing after someone after all. Not Rabbit Team. Execution Bullet. Just need 2 more abnormalities to interact with. And then it becomes Amber Dawn. I don't actually... I'm pretty sure Punishing Bird's accounted for, though, because it's one of, like, the first abnormalities you can pick. Like... I guess there's probably some one-shot abnormalities that just kill anything that comes near them, but I don't think punishing bird would be one. It's probably accounted for by the damage difference between classes. And I actually forgot what I was going to say. I was too busy trying to think of a response to your question. But if it did work, that would be a really interesting case. Although I'm pretty sure it would be incredibly hard to reproduce. Okay. Time for dawn. And it's worm dawn, so super easy. I haven't gotten the clown dog in a bit, strangely enough. Yeah, I think the dusk I ended up beating was the amber dusk. Instinct on you. Insight for you. Actually, no. Let's do this one. And insight for you. You, of course, get insight. I had a person in one of my earlier streams tell me that apparently the amount of experience your employees get is based on the amount, when not counting successes, is based on the amount of damage they take. For instinct, it's red damage. For insight, it's white damage. And attachment, it's both. Repression is none. Repression just cares about the amount of successes you get. Which was an interesting... I haven't looked it up myself, so I don't actually know if it's right. But it would be interesting explanation for why experience mounts can differ so heavily. Days are getting longer. Just jumped past the 1,000 mark by like 100 as far as the energy requirements. This guy's gonna get a bad result, isn't he? He sure did. You ate one of my guys, so I'm mad at you. Let's do all this for the moment so that we can get 100% chance of getting that guy out. Sensor bar and melting love again. Well, I guess this means we get to see what melting love is like when escaped. Let's see. Let's heal up your SP some. And bring all of these guys down. Because first out of class, want to have all of my big guns ready. You get pulled out of that. You get back in there. So, time to try and take this out. Okay. Class of abnormality makes sense too. I figured that at least had some sort of influence on it. Oh wait. Crap. No red. Because it heals from red damage. Which means... let's see. You get to head up here. Okay. You get to also head up here. You get to also head up here. That makes Central Command Team 2 very bad for dealing with you. You've been holding back on doing Malkuth's mission? Malkuth is the control team, right? Oh, wait, you're saying that because you got the control team, it's going to be a huge annoyance. Okay. Because you got all those Aleph classes, like, immediately. That, yeah, if I had a huge amount of Aleph classes, I'd probably be holding back pretty heavily on a bunch of stuff, too. I mean, eventually, have to work with it, but yeah, at the start, I'd probably be struggling pretty heavily to avoid it. Now then, what type of your damage is black? Okay. So first things first, let's put a shield on you. How's health looking? Your health is low, slightly, but less damage than I was expecting. Okay. That's more like it, but still enough that I can handle it, actually. Huh. Can kill melting love without anybody dying, apparently. That's nice. Really? That sounds incredibly amusing. I totally want to see that sometime. Maybe once I finish the game, I'll look it up, because that sounds really funny. Oh, because you keep resetting? Having to restart the day? Apparently the game's trying to tell you you should go restart or something. Like, start from day one again or something. It's gotta suck. Glad I don't have to deal with that yet. So apparently I've reached the point where I can just let melting love escape and just deal with it. That is what I was hoping to know. Honestly, it's like, where do you even go from that point? If 5 of... Yeah, 5 of your departments are dying for guaranteed every time. Either at that point your options are just repopulate your departments with new employees after the previous ones died, or just reset. Maybe hope your other departments can get through the day. But if you haven't done any of the core meltdowns, then you don't have any way of preventing abnormalities from escaping, do you? Honestly, that sounds like a huge skill check to me. One that I doubt that'd probably be one of the things that I wouldn't even attempt. Just go, okay, I'm backing off. I'll restart the game like you asked me. But that's what makes the people who do pass stuff like that That's what makes the people who do pass stuff like that so impressive. Yeah, I know why I got Melting Love. I sat here and went, and if it had the meltdown on Melting Love, I just restarted the day from scratch. Made for a bunch of streams that I had to go through the same day quite a few times. If you're in the middle of a week, can't you sit here and just do the memory recovery thing, though? Sit here and note, like... The thing is, pulling sensor bar, his description is pretty clear. It talks about censorship in his description, so you'll be able to know what you're pulling before you do. You're dead. Oh. Yeah, that's why I had to restart my first run of the game, was I pulled White Knight at the start of a week. So I got all his equipment and restarted. Oh, you jerk. That was a fun experience. Just having to do everything as fast as I can so I could keep doing White Knight. So he didn't escape. Luckily, I'd already had Judgment Bird's gear right at that point, so it didn't just kill everything. Sweepers again! Oh, and they're both right here. Yeah, they're dead. I've got this, like, everything down here. Except for my training team, which I'll set on this sweeper. Why are you uncontrollable? Where are you, actually? Oh, frozen. Okay. I didn't actually see Indigo Noon until recently either. It's interesting. Okay. So, duel with the Snow Queen. Let's go. Don't actually know what... I wonder how I would have dealt with the sweepers if I handled them earlier. That explains why they regenerate health whenever they hit a dead body. Anyway, I can get your weapon. New Aleph class weapon, yes. Justice 5. Yay, your prudence hit 100. You're looking pretty good now. Why to finish? Anyway, end of day anyway, so, and end of the week, so this is a rather good spot to end. Yeah, it disconnected for a second. Yep, there we are. So I feel like that's the stream telling me it's about time. It's a good time for me to stop. Plus, it's the end of the week, so it really is a good time. But interesting learning about the lore of some of the abnormalities that I can't just look at it. Like, as far as I know, there's no way to actually look at the Dusk Ordeal and figure out what its lore is, so thank you. Thanks a bunch for that. Are they, though? I mean, what does it take to qualify a thing as a person would be the question. We don't, I mean, we know Angela and the Sephiroth don't really consider themselves people. So, in this setting, what does it mean to be a person? We know that abnormalities aren't considered people. We don't know how the clerks are viewed. It's an interesting question of, is that what the exploding circus things are? Puppets? Okay. So, suicide puppets. Fair enough. One of the things that makes me question, though, is if they are products of somebody outside the company, what are they looking for? What's the company got that other people are? What's the Lobotomy Corporation got that so many other people are interested in? Honestly, it seems like inside this place is a lot of corporate espionage. I mean, I know it very clearly shows you that Angela's hiding stuff from you. and they're cloning their manager without his memories for whatever reason. Every single one of the Sephiroth, and every single one of the Sephiroth seems to hate the manager in some way, shape, or form, according to Angela, although she's not the most reliable source. I didn't think the company made the abnormalities, though. They just captured them. Maybe we have the tech to turn them into glowing batteries, but it has never really explained what the energy is used for, just that we're collecting it. The ego gear is pretty impressive, I suppose, and that's acquired by working with abnormalities and using their personal energy, but yeah, but that people get consumed and become abnormalities, but I thought that wasn't exclusive to the company. I thought that happened outside too. So the corporations found a way to streamline the process, which makes sense. It also explains why and it also helps explain some of the experiments that is shown in the Sephiroth paths, but okay. Well, it really is human fodder, right? I mean, when working with the welfare team, Angela literally sits here and goes, hey, you're not having enough people die, so I'm sabotaging you. To be fair, we lose a lot of clerks because the clerks lose themselves. Nobody sits here and tells them that they have to run screaming into the giant monster. They just do it themselves. Anyway, proceed to the next day to see what this dialogue is. Oh, Army in Black. Always fun. I'll hang this head over my bed, only then can I get up in the morning without having a nightmare. The magical bullet can truly hit anyone, just like you say. It's nice to see you again, eh? I hope you enjoyed your trip. Did you know that a lot has been happening while you've been gone? Honestly, it wasn't so hard to keep the company running while you were absent. If you happen to have any questions, feel free to ask them. I will answer them without hesitation. How many cycles have we gone through so far? What's happening outside? Moving forward, what's going to happen? This one. The others are important, but not nearly as important as this one. There are still numerous tasks you must do. Things that no one else can. How many cycles have we gone through so far? How many times have you repeated the script before? It's natural for you to be curious, but numbers are of little importance to us. Let's just say that the number is far too vast to ruminate on. What's happening outside? The head and the eyes still watch us through their arbiters and gazers. Okay. The wings are still flapping towards their sun, not realizing their feathers are of wax. Icarus reference. Okay. Our other company branches still provide a steady supply of energy without any major incident so far. I'm sure it'll get around to explaining it eventually. If not in this game, then in Library of Ruina. So that is... I am fine not knowing yet. Trying to avoid spoilers on both games, so... Like, I only watch streams that haven't gotten as far in Lobotomy Corporation. And haven't seen anything of Library of Ruina other than how its combat system functions and the melee songs. Anyway. Yeah, those songs are great. Melee songs usually are. On the other, our other company branches are still provide a steady supply of energy without any major incident so far. In the back streets, the likes of the sweepers and fixers live out their lives, tangled in vomit and waste, unraveling their sickening tales. So we've already encountered sweepers and had them explained, so... Okay. So the class of, like, the beggars and thieves and whatnot becomes sweepers and fixers. The criminal class, basically. Okay. Those who live in the outskirts are still crying out to break into the city. Meanwhile, those within the cities are throwing their lives away just to be part of the wings. Yes, the world hasn't changed at all since you left. Peaceful as ever. Once in a while, when I take a moment to look outside, the world still remains so stagnant and unchanged. It's as if the flow of time here were futile, for naught. Even impatience wanes away. Unfortunately, we don't have much time left. The sands of the hourglass will begin flowing to the bottom soon. A countdown. As you have already experienced, there have been many countdowns in our world. Spurred for both destruction and new beginnings. It seems I tend to smile more frequently during these moments. Oh yes, let's just say this smile is because I'm so happy to see you again. There are still things you haven't realized yet. Let me give you a little hint. For what reason did you go through all the trouble of making this monstrous and horrifying prison? In time, I hope you will be able to find the answer to that on your own. I cannot help you with it, otherwise this place would lose its meaning as a prison. Soon you will meet with the Sephiroth of the lower layer, those who play a crucial role in the headquarters of Lobotomy Corporation. I don't think you need any sort of explanation regarding them. However, let's make one thing clear. They truly have missed you while you were gone. And also supposedly hate me. Let's do record team. Good morning. Here is where the records department will be situated if you decide to open it. In this place, we record and control everything. I can't do a convincing convincing butler style voice for, like, elderly butler style voice for Hokuma. Otherwise, I would, but anyway, plenty of points. Just get one employee straight up to level 5. And then the other employee will start at that. So, I just got the censored weapon. Recover 40% of damage taken when hit. Okay. That's neat. Does lots of damage too, so... Actually, wait. It's fast too, so yeah, that's really nice. Nah, if only he gave me a WoW class piece of armor. And I'll take that from Chesed. You can wear pleasure. Yeah, so it's... Anyway, here we are. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream, and thank you for watching. It's been really nice talking with you, Darkwalker. So, past few streams I've had no one come in and talk on them, so yeah. Finally, somewhat active chat. I'll see you then. I plan on starting to stream more often, but they'll generally be shorter streams than I was doing. Probably... I am in Mountain Time, so... I usually stream at 10 a.m. Mountain Time, so let me calculate that into Pacific Standard Time or GMT. Either one works. So... What's it say? Most of my streams will Oh. It's currently 2:50 a.m. for me. So... And I usually start streaming at about, like, 11 p.m. to 12 p.m. So... Yeah. Cool. I'll see you then. Hopefully it'll be in the... hopefully it'll be tomorrow or the... Actually, no, wait. Tomorrow I have graveyard shift. So... I'll probably try and stream a bit earlier then, I guess, if I'm awake. I have trouble convincing myself to wake up before going into work, so... Anyway. If it's not tomorrow, then it'll probably be Friday. I'll stream Friday night if it's not tomorrow. Well, see you then.